3D printing in sneakers used to feel like a gimmick, something that brands showed off but never really nailed for everyday wear. Fast forward to 2025, and Adidas is proving just how far technology has come with their latest release, the adidas Climacool Laced Glory Gray. Today we're breaking down the tech, the fit, the quality, and most importantly, whether or not these are worth your money. When Adidas first introduced their 4D technology back in the mid-2010s, it was very exciting, to be honest. But let's be real, it was more of a statement piece than it was a daily sneaker, especially with the shoes costing around, I think, $400 a pair. Over the years though, Adidas has been perfecting their, adaptive manufacturing process, and the Climacool line is where things really start to shine. The Climacool Laced is part of a new era in footwear creation, a sneaker designed and printed as a single piece, but seamlessly done so, layer by layer. There are no glue panels, no stitched seams, just one continuous lattice structure that blends the upper and midsole together into one continuous sneaker. And that, after all, is what gives this pair that futuristic, almost, sculptured look, while also making this shoe super breathable. This glory gray colorway marks the first time the lace version, or just the Climacool 2025 in general, has been done outside of that off-white colorway. This upper is tonal gray, and every 3D printed detail from toe to heel is a single shade. But this shoe has just enough contrast coming from that black neoprene tongue and matching laces. Like I said, the sneaker is made from a lattice structure, and it's not just for looks. It actually forms the three stripes branding that you see on the side. That lattice structure also gives this sneaker 360 airflow, so that means the entire shoe is breathable, not just the sides. This lace version of the Climacool builds off the OG by adding a traditional lacing system and a mesh tongue that gives you more adaptability when it comes to that lockdown fit. It's a small change from the original, but it does make a big difference in getting the shoe on and off your feet and with comfort. Unlike most 3D printed sneakers, Adidas doesn't just print these and call it a day. The Climacool Lace uses a process called digital light synthesis. So after printing, the shoe is baked to set the shape, compressed for strength, and then finished off using high-tech polymers, and that's probably where that smell comes from. The entire creation process for this shoe is around 24 hours, from spinning the raw materials to printing to baking. Adidas also designed this shoe to give certain areas more levels of support, flexibility, and ventilation. So basically, this isn't just a shoe that looks futuristic, it's built to perform in the future. Now, sizing on these are a bit tricky. They only come in half sizes, so you can't buy an exact size 8. For example, only 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, and so on. On top of that, they run small. I originally wanted a 13.5, but they were sold out, so I grabbed a 14.5. There is a little extra room in the toe, but I actually like that for a shoe like this. If you can, I recommend trying them on in store before buying, though I'm not even sure that these will be widely available in stores anyway. So to play it safe, just size up by a full number. In terms of quality, these are actually very impressive. The craftsmanship is spot on. Because this shoe is printed in one seamless piece, there are no joints, there's no weak points, and there's nothing really to come unglued over time because there is no glue, of course. This shoe is a form follows function design, inspired by, like I said, that lattice structure, which means it's both lightweight and strong, and like I said, it's all one piece. Plus, we have that 360 airflow that makes this sneaker perfect for summer wear or anyone that just has hot, sweaty feet. My feet tend to run hot, so these are perfect for me pretty much in any season. I actually can't wait to wear these in the winter and see how I feel. This pair retails for $160, and that isn't bad at all, especially when you consider that this Climacool lace is, a first of its kind. The original Climacool 3D printed, dropped in September 2024. But this new lace version takes everything a step further. We have more comfort, the ability to adapt with that tongue in mind, and a cleaner look, or maybe not cleaner, but I feel like in my opinion it's a better look in this glory gray colorway. For me, this pair feels like you're wearing the future. And if you're into sneakers that start conversations, the adidas Climacool Lace, especially in that glory gray colorway, is a solid pickup if you ask me. So what do y'all think? Is 3D printing finally ready for the mainstream? Or is it still just for sneaker nerds? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, of course. The On Feet is up next, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.